Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Race Craze here with Ross Chastain's 2018 Las Vegas Xfinity race win. This was his first Xfinity race win and the only one of last year. He then, of course, won Daytona this year and has 2 truck wins. So this is really his first NASCAR win, so kind of a neat one there. But let's get into what this car all comes with. So, as you know, I'm not a huge Xfinity fan, but at some point you just cave and you end up with getting, a really cool one like this. I'm a big Ross Chastain supporter, so. Ross Chastain, DC Solar 300 winner. Weird how DC Solar had all that money and then it suddenly had none. Won by 1.6 seconds. The 42, insanely fast last year, and for some reason the crew chief didn't go to the Cup Series with Larson or the one car. He ended up and he's not with Cole Custer, who has 5 wins this year, so, top quality crew chief right there. I could have told you that last year, and they should have pulled him up into Cup, but didn't happen. Race winner sticker and the autograph card here. So I think that's an underrated feature is when people look at the driver and say the driver did it all, but the fact is this car won with Nemechek, Chastain, Larson. I mean, they won a lot of races. So I think he's a great crew chief, and I would really hope that he gets a Cup opportunity here in the next year or two. Xfinity Series race box. We got the stickers, logo. There's a render of the car there. Go over to the side. One of 144 autographed cars. There's our schedule there on the back. And that's pretty much all there is to see on the box. On to the diecast. So it is an Xfinity diecast. If you don't know, I've been pretty much just not dumping. I've been selling them off it, but moving off of my Xfinity cars and just getting rid of most of them. But this one, I had it coming in along with Chase Briscoe's. I'm hoping I keep the Ross Chastain ones. I think he is just an awesome talent, so we'll see. Again, the detail it's such a bummer. But anyway, let's go down the left side here. We got Goodyear, got some race marks up here. We got the Xfinity Series banner there, number 42 there. Ross Chastain on the name rail. Got our window net. And you can see the little race marks down the left side. Pretty clean though. DC Solar there. Again, somehow they had all this money last year. 4 winner stickers there. They would get a 5th at Kansas. On to the back, we got DC Solar. We've got the camera there. We got the Camaro bumper. Blank deck lid in 123. On to the right side, we've got DC Solar. We've got a bunch of race marks along the right side. Looks like he must have scuffed the wall just a tad with this side. We've got a little mark on the tire. Other than that, pretty clean. Another mark here on the right front tire. But the sides are all clean. Nothing wrong with them there, just race marks. Onto the front, I love it when you get a white car because you do end up with a more visual rubber buildup. You can see it here kind of built up on the front, all across the hood and on the bumper there. But overall it is a very clean race win still. So we do have the rubber buildup and marks around the front end there, DC Solar logo there. So again, a good looking car. The white race ones look the best. My next one I'll review is Keselowski's Indy win, and boy, that's a good looking car. But yeah, there's that. We do have the Ross Chastain signature here. Not legible one bit. I really can't tell, but it's got the card and everything, so I guess it's legit. I've never had him sign anything before, so I don't know what it looks like. We got the Chastain and Xfinity banner on the top there. On the roof, we've got number 42, Chastain there on the window. Overall, there you can see our undercarriage there. Overall, it is still an Xfinity diecast, so if you haven't seen this channel before, my opinions are always very, steady. I don't try to change them very much, but I am not a huge fan of the detail level on these. There you can see it's just literally silver and black underneath, plastic block and everything. There's our under the hood. So, again, I like the Xfinity race wins. They look good, but man, look at that. It just doesn't sit as good. If it could just sit just down a little bit, this thing would look great. But unfortunately, they don't sit too well. However, as Ross Chastain's first win, I'm definitely still liking this car. Still think it's real neat. It'll go with Christopher Bell's Kansas win. That's the only other one I've kept. And basically, I don't think I've really got any others that I want too badly at the moment. As I said, Chase Briscoe's I have all his wins so far from Truck and Xfinity. I think he's a really cool guy. So between the two of those guys, I think I'm going to have all their Cup and Xfinity wins that they make. So I'll probably keep holding on to those. But Other than that, I mean, I would recommend picking it up if you like the Xfinity Diecast, or even if you're not a huge fan, but you're a Chastain guy. But I would put, is this a must-have for every collector? No, it's not. You have to be a fan of Chastain or a fan of the Xfinity Diecast, or have been at the race or something to really want this one. But again, it's not a terrible looking car by any means. I think it looks fantastic. It's just, the Xfinity detail is never going to be quite there. So let me know your thoughts on the Xfinity Diecast and Ross Chastain and his career. Hopefully he'll be getting a ride in either a third Chip Ganassi car or moving into something else next year. I mean, any owner would be silly not to pick him for a spot, because he can drive the wheels off about any car with any crew chief, which is a rare thing. There's not a lot of drivers who can do that. A lot of them need an exact fit, and it really helps them, because, I mean, look, Cole Custer, 5 wins this year, but before he got his current crew chief, 1 win per season. So, that crew chief is probably almost as important, if not more important, than the driver. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for me. So, we'll see you all in the next Diecast review.